So yeah, I had gotten the Magic the Gathering, the Hobbit bundle, which uh, I was supposed to get this past Friday, but it came in today, which is what technically a business day late. But come on, you guys could have shipped this by Saturday or something. I don't know. Anyway, what do we have here? The bundle. We've had bundles before. We had the Final Fantasy bundle and the Final Fantasy gift bundle, as well as the Lord of the Rings bundle and Lord of the Rings gift bundle. So this is really nothing new. This is I definitely wanted to partake in this Hobbit adventure that Magic the Gathering is having, mostly because The Hobbit being such a favorite book of mine. It's actually my most favorite book. Really means a lot to me, if you know what I mean. But anyway, let's have a read here. It says, to dungeons deep and caverns old, return to Middle Earth and experience a timeless tale's grand beginning. Set out from the Shire with Bilbo, Gandalf, and their company of dwarves in pursuit of fortune, adventure, and the dreadful dragon Schmoeg. Amass and recruit your armies in the shadow of the Lonely Mountain. Then battle it out to claim the treasures of Erebor. And this bundle includes 4 traditional foil full art seasonal Hobbit lands. Alt down here. Alt art traditional foil, the Misty Mountains Cold. 9 14 card Magic the Gathering, the Hobbit play boosters. Oversized spin down counter. 5 traditional foil and 5 regular full art Middle Earth Journey lands. Collector's box. 10 traditional foil and 10 regular basic lands and 2 reference cards. Awesome. So let's open this one up, shall we? And let's talk about Amazon. They you can tell right here that there's a little damage to this here. Luckily the whole sticker most of the sticker is on there, but you could tell that it was damaged in the process, because Amazon decided to ship this in a paper bag. I hate it when they ship things in a paper bag. They could have at least given a box. But what can you do? There we go. Okie dokie. We got this little art card here. Alive without breath, as cold as death, never thirsty, ever drinking, all in mail, never clinking. There we go. And of course, it's riddles in the dark, and the answer to that, of course, is a fish, as it so expertly shows up here all of these fish. And of course, on the back, it shows everything you can get with the set. Yo, Not, how's it going? Is that one guy from that one movie? Yeah, that is that one guy from that one movie. Or unless you're talking about that guy from that one movie. Or maybe it's this guy's sword from that one movie. So yes, this is, of course, the an alt art of that same scene in this lovely box art. Lovely boat, Golem's boat that he rows on and whatnot. There we go. Put that down. Lift these. Oh, geez. Everything's falling apart. Okay, so of course these are punch tokens and whatnot, dividers, and spacers and all that other stuff. And the 9 play boosters. We'll get into those in a moment. Come here. And of course, the lands and the traditional art foils, and then the spin down die. And of course, this is an oversized die. It is very, very chunky. If you see that this is the die that they had with the pre-release kit, and then they have the big guy here. Let's see, there's the Magic, the Gathering mark, and then the other side is the Hobbit set logo. Very, very lovely. Let me grab my dice bag here. Show you guys we've seen them before, but the oversized spin down that the Magic the Gathering, the Lord of the Rings sets came with. There we go. Cool. So I believe the green one came with the regular, no. It was the red one that came with the regular bundle for the Lord of the Rings set. And then the green one was the collector's edition, if memory serves. And then this one with the Hobbit bundle is very dwarvish, opposed to the Elvish one and then the Mordor one, because it's got these rings. Got all the dice to collect them all. Okay. Let's see what we have in here. I can never rip these properly. That's why I always resort to using scissors, because I don't want to damage anything, you know? Okay, so the Misty Mountains Cold promotional bundle card. It's a saga. Create a treasure token. Then, if you control 4 more treasures, sacrifice this saga. If you do, create a 6/6 red dragon creature token with flying. A treasure token is an artifact with tap. Sacrifice this token. Add 1 mana of any color. So they want you to they want you to make a 6/6 red dragon. And then I believe that's the springtime plains for BatDan. And of course the summertime. These are the foil ones. We saw the regular ones in the pre-release kit. Got autumn with the pumpkins, and winter with the snowman. And of course, the foil versions of these basic lands, full art basic lands. Oh, let me go back to the plains here real quick. They're setting out on the journey. There's BatDan at the end there. The island, I believe that's the shelf where the eagles live, just in the middle of the river there. The swamp where they escaped in barrels. The mountain, guess what mountain that has to be? Well, no. It actually not the Misty Mountain. Not the Lonely Mountain. These have to be the Misty Mountain because Gandalf is with them and they're riding ponies. They did not ride with Gandalf to the Lonely Mountain at the end. He showed up later. And then of course the forest with little Bilbo and the dwarves being trapped in Spiderweb. Some plains, island, swamp. We've seen these before. The ones with the poems on the bottom. These are just their foil versions. And I think that's all the same. Yep. Cool beans, cool beans. Put that over there. And these are the same cards, but in non-foil version. Still look beautiful. Love the art on these. And of course the reference cards on how to play if you do not know how to play this game. Those are meant to help you out. Camera, please. Okay, so this bundle came with 9 boosters, so let's crack those open and see what we got. Hopefully we got something good. I'm sure we'll get something good. I've not been disappointed in any of the packs that we've opened with the Hobbit. Okay, Mirkwood Mediator, Asgaroth Garrison, Bowside Wanderers, Hobbit Hole. I like this one because you can actually search for a halfling card from your library. Oin the Brave, Elven King Harper, Stirrup Turble, Nori Teller of Tales, Stone by Sunlight, Fearsome Goblin Pair, Old Fat Spider Can't See Me. I've not seen this one yet. Saga. Target creature you control gains hexproof for as long as this saga remains on the battlefield. Prevent. Then number 2 is prevent all damage that would be dealt by up to 1 target creature for as long as this saga remains in the battlefield. And then 3 and 4 is draw a card. Our rare is Rovanian Rampager, creature wolf. Whenever this creature attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, put a number of 1+1/+1 counters on this creature equal to the sacrificed creature's power. When this creature dies, amass Goblin's X, where X is the creature's power. This creature's power. Okay. We got a foil ordinary bear. He's just an ordinary bear. What's the text say? I should say there were little bears, large bears, and ordinary bears, and gigantic big bears, all dancing outside from dark to nearly dawn. From Gandalf. We got Elven King's Halls. And an Enduring Story Dwarf token. Awesome. I don't think we've gotten that rare yet. Come here. There we go. All right. Another Burrowside Wanderers, Hobbit Hole, Oin the Brave, Ravaging Warg, Plunderer of Trollshaws, Nori Teller of Tales, Elven King's Harper, Old Thrush, Master's Counselors, another one of these Thorn Oaken Shields, another Troop of Ponies. A rare is Down in the Valley. One, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. This saga gains landfall whenever a land you control enters. Create a 1/1 green elf creature token. Then 3 and 4 elves you control get +1/+0 and gain vigilance until the end of turn. Our foil is Sound of Trumpets. Instant counter target spell if that spell's mana value is 2 or less. Recruit. Of course, recruit is draw a card, then discard a card. If you discarded a non-land card, create a 1/1 human soldier creature token. A swamp, and a goblin army human soldier token. Next one. Oh, look at that. We got Bilbo Burglar. There we go. Velvet Wing Butterflies. Guardian of the Halls. Ragged Sword Spear. Front Port Sentries. Enchanted River's Grasp. Bjorn Reluctant Host. Rage into the Valley alt art. You draw a card and you lose 1 life. Amass Goblins 2. Woodland Weave Master. Let's see. Elf Druid. Whenever another elf you control enters, this creature gets +1/+1 until the end of turn. Tap this, add X mana of any one color. Where X is this creature's power, spend this mana only to cast elf spells and activate abilities to elf sources. Another old fat spider can't see me. Another stone by sunlight. Settle the wreckage. Nice. Iron Hills Stalwart is our foil. And Iron Hills is our land. Treasure elf token. Let's see. Ravaging Warg. Plunder of Trollshaws. Vow to Erebor. Quarrel. Smaug's Fury. Dory, Bearer of Friends. Duskwatch Hunter. Long-Bodied Grey Dog. Gnashing of Teeth. Sorcery, choose 1 target creature gets -5/-5 until the end of turn. If that creature would die this turn, exile it instead. The creature's target player controls get -1/-1 until the end of turn. Sound of Trumpets. Bard the Bowman. Legendary creature, human archer. He's got reach. Whenever you draw your second card each turn and put a 1/1 counter on target creature, it gains lifelink until the end of turn. So because there's a period there, that means that 1/1 counter does not disappear at the end of turn. It's only the lifelink, right? If I'm led to believe my wording. Oh look, we got Bjorn the Fierce. Legendary creature, bear shapeshifter warrior. He's got trample. Other bears you control get +2/+2. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a trample counter on up to 1 target creature you control. It becomes a bear in addition to its other types. Then if you control 3 or more bears, draw 2 cards. That's a lot. And our foil is Rage into the Valley, alt art. Got an island, enduring story, dwarf token. Awesome. We got Bjorn. I love it. He's a very good character. Technically, one of the reasons why I like the Hobbit books so much is because all of the characters are fantastic, fantastically written. There's maybe only one or two characters that I dislike, which is, you know, unfathomable for me because I tend to have a problem with certain character, like a number of characters in different stories, but I just really like all the characters in The Hobbit. Let's see. Vow to Erebor, Schmog's Fury, Quirrell, Crude Bent Blade, Long Lake Nuisance, Old Thrush, Dory Bearer of Friends, Burn Tree and Fern, Celebrate the Mountain King. I don't think I've seen this one, but in case we haven't, when this enchantment enters, for each opponent, exile up to one target non-land permanent that player controls until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. When this enchantment enters, recruit. Okay. So it's kind of like white arrow sight, but instead of tap for land for white, you recruit. Key to the side door. Our rare is the Great Goblin. Ah. I lost this card. We got another rare in this pack. Bejeweled Warg. Creature Wolf Trample. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, choose one. Put a 1/1 counter on target wolf you control. Or create a treasure token. And our foil is Burrowside Wanderers. And a forest on an adventure human soldier token. I'm actually piling up some garbage. Hold on. There we go. I just got rid of my garbage by throwing it on the floor. Let's see. Ori, Keeper of Songs, Quirrell, Schmog, the Great Calamity, Ravening Warg, Mirkward Mediator, Magnificent End, Gandalf, Wandering Wizard, who is blue instead of gray, Rage into the Valley normal art, Fearsome Goblin Pair, Bothersome Noisemaker, Thranduil's Decree, Keely the Resourceful. Okay, we've had a lot of Feelies. Not gonna lie, we've had plenty of Feelies, but this is our first Keely. Legendary creature, Dwarf Scout. He's got Storied, which is, if you control 3 or more artifacts, legendaries, and or sagas, you have an enduring story for the rest of the game. As long as you have an enduring story, you may pay nothing, apparently, rather than pay the equipped cost of the first equip ability you activate each turn. Whenever another dwarf or enchantment, whenever another dwarf or equipment you control enters, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. We got Keely. Our foil is Elven Raft Steerer. We got Mirkwood, Treasure, Goblin Army token. All right, what do we got here? Crude Bent Blade, Long Lake Nuisance, Magnificent End, Warg Tactics, Iron Hill Stalwart, Dusk Watch Hunter, another Gandalf Wandering Wizard, Long-Bodied Grey Dog, Nasty Little Rabbit, Dwarven Mauler. Hello. I've not seen you yet. Creature Dwarf Warrior. Equip abilities you activate that target this creature. Cost 2 less to activate. Nice. The Chief Warg. Legendary creature Wolf. Menace. This creature cannot be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. Ferocious. Whenever you attack while you control a creature with a power of 4 or greater, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Our rare is Glamdring Foe Hammer. Legendary artifact equipment. Gleam of Death. Sorcery Adventure. Mill 6 cards. Then put all instant and sorcery cards from among them into your hand. Then exile this card. You may cast the artifact later from exile. Instant and sorcery spells you cast cost X less to cast, where X is the equipped creature's power. Equip 2. Our foil is Velvet Wings Butterfly. We got a lake town, which was not a town. Goblin Army, Human Soldier. Yeah, I made the joke last time that even though it says lake town, they don't classify it. They do not classify it as a town, like they did in the Final Fantasy set. It would have been nice, though. Would have been nice, but what can you do? Let's see. Magnificent End. Warg Tactics. Iron Hills Stalwart. Bilbo's Deadly Slice. Uneasy Partings. A Little Bear. I don't think we've encountered a Little Bear yet. Hello. I don't recall a Little Bear. Wait, you know what? I think I have, but in foil form. I think so. Creature Bear Flash. When this creature enters, untap a target creature you control. If that creature is a bear, put a 1/1 counter on it. Well-worn Spatula. Bofer, Reliable Guardian. Legendary creature, Dwarf Scout. Concerted Care. Instant adventure. Target artifact or creature you control gains hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. And then exile this card. You may cast the creature later from exile, and he's got lifelink. Bilbo Luckwearer. Halfling Rogue. Burglar's Plot. Exchange control of 2 target non-land permanents that share this a card type. Bilbo cannot be blocked. Whenever Bilbo deals damage to a player, draw a card, then discard a card. Gandalf Spark Starter. We've had his alt art, but this is the regular art for this one. Legendary creature Avatar Wizard. Reach. When Gandalf enters, he deals 3 damage, divided as you choose among 1, 2, or 3 targets. We got Great Gilded Boat again. And we got a second rare, Roll. We've had that one. Mirkwood Nurturer is our foil. An island and a wolf. Gerblin Army token. Let's see. Burrowside Wanderers. Smog's Fury. Golem Silent Schlinker. Plunder the Trollshaws. Vow to Erebor. Goblin Plate Mail. Mirkwood Nurturer. Well-worn Spatula. Old Fat Spider. Desolation Prowler. Lake Town Toymaker. Hello, I've not seen you before. Creature Human Artificer. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you've drawn 2 or more cards this turn, another target creature you control gets +3/+0 and gains first strike until the end of turn. Our rare is Dane's Company, which is the rare that we got directly from the pre-release. We got that. That was our main card, the bonus card, I think you would call it. I don't know if that's what you would call it, but anyway. Our foil is Key to the Side Door. Got Garblin Town, Adventure, Human Soldier Token, and that is it for the bundle. We got a lot of good cards in that. But because the bundle came with 9 packs, we're gonna open another pack to make it an even 10. Why not? Why not? Who's stopping us? No one's stopping us, that's who. Let's see. Ravaging Warg, Plunder the Troll Shaws, Vow to Erebor, Quarrel, Oin the Brave, Stir Up Trouble, Patient Instructor, Creature Human Citizen, Vigilance. When this creature enters, recruit. Bofer, Melodic Rider. Melodic Rider. I know they're trying to be like melody-like, but I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Legendary creature, Dwarf Bard. He's got Storied. Whenever Bifur enters or attacks, put a 1/1 counter on a target creature, as long as you have an enduring story. If an ability of a dwarf you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. Bjorn's Hospitality, Thranduil's Decree. Our rare is Road Goes Ever, Ever On, Saga. 1, search your library for up to 2 basic plains cards, exile them, then shuffle. You gain 2 life. 2 and 3 is put a card exiled with this saga into its owner's hand. And then 4 is whenever you attack this turn, target creature you control gets +1/+1 until the end of turn for each plains you control. We got a second rare, Master of Lake Town. Our foil is Lakeshore Apothecary, Mirkwood, On an Adventure, Human Soldier Token. Nice. Nice. I like it. I like it a lot.